everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 once more. Yeah, well, still as Vito the Insane we are playing right now, though, yeah, by the end of this episode he really should be dead. I will just see how long he still holds to this title there of him. Alright, also my daughter married off, that's fine, and my son in the meantime is 11, so he's not actually going to be, you know, under a regent's rule for too long. And with this got actually a new trait as well, the cynical one. So intrigue and learning is increased. His piety is reduced. Not something that's, yeah, actually that's something that's pretty great, because he's going to be a learner there as well, of course, after dabbling a bit into the stewardship skill there. Alright, greetings Vito. Oh, this is looking serious. I must demand you send your grandson Simplicio to my court as a hostage. This is the best guarantee of peace. Didn't he just pay me something for a truce? And now he wants... That's Wolfram, that's the successor. He's taking a different approach. And Kaiser Wolfram will earn prestige out of this. If we're declined, we actually, you know, risk a war. Simplicio is my... Where's my heir? Where's Simplicio? I don't have this guy. It's my grandson. Not of my firstborn though. Alright, it's someone that actually is pretty minor. And yeah, they can just stick to this. And he's got a hostage. If I decline though, you know, it could lead to bad outcomes against the whole Roman Empire. And since we do actually have a territory there, Nice that is, right, I would rather keep... Let's actually send Simplicio over there. He'll be fine, absolutely, to keep the peace, that is. Yeah, and Nice is also paying us some nice amount of taxes that I really want to keep this going for a while. Now, we have also an invitation for a wedding, but we are not arriving on time, plus it's pretty far away, 11 months. I'm not doing this. Too many things can happen there. Stepped over offices, bent deeply over books. She says with a sigh, if I were to follow these instructions, I'm as likely to cure my patient as I'm kill them outright. Alright, it's a learning challenge. We could pay some money and gain some experience with that. We can also, yeah, just go with look for scriptures, or let me have a look. Yeah, increase the learning by 2. Thank you very much. That's the best outcome that we just got there. Also, we get another point that we can have, so we could go into something. I would like to go into the scientific as long as I live, increasing my cultural scientific fascination progress there by 20%, which is quite massive, right? So we can just, you know, get a few more invitations out there more quickly, like the heraldry that I'm going right now, that this would enact in the high partition law. That is actually something that I would like to get, because it makes partitions or successions a bit easier for a while. Meantime, of course, some expansion would be nice. The problem is still that we are dying soon and lose then quite a few titles there, right? But for now, what we could go ahead with is also Valarm down here. Because I would like to, of course, also get the full duchy of Sicily, Sicily in, right? This would actually then lead to the kingdom of Sicily. Also super nice, the whole southern area. And we need those if we want to, yeah, become Empire of Italia, if we want to actually unify it. And this one here is then the next in line. Now it's actually easy, right? We got someone here. He's actually already defending himself against the conquest. All right. Oh, there's a conquest already going on. And he's super weak. He does also not have any allies. Let's just check the other ones. He's actually attacking this guy right now. So we might actually just do the same thing for him then. We could even do a holy war. This is bad. Problem is, it could then lead to other Muslims also attacking us. It's much safer for me to actually fabricate a claim that only takes about a year, and then we could already conquer this one as well without risking that anyone joins it. Now in Cagliari we have so much money, we really should be doing something. Stamasi has been finished, a new city, right? There is a vassal coming out of this, of course, as well. And in this guy here, it's already paying me then some taxes as well. And yeah, we can go ahead and upgrade that city right away from a village center all the way into a large city, increasing the tax income as well. Let's do this right away. And also there is once again a shadow of over Cagliari. Let's use my vision. Fine, do something there. And desperate measures are required. Let's also increase the harbor. And it was success. Very nice. I expected nothing less. Let's for example expand, yeah, the harbor, for example, here to a trade port. And this one actually also gives them some nice income. It's very cheap too, and it only takes about half a year. So that's 2 constructions now ongoing here. Cagliari, my capital, which I want to, of course, yeah, make richer. And there it is, dying, you are at death's doorstep, so there's really nothing that I can do about that anymore. We are dying now, and yeah, my son will inherit now soon. He's 13. He's also dying. He's got the measles. Alright. Be cautious, don't know, the time has come, only higher power, there will be no treatment, the choice is up to my son. Cautious, do no more than what is necessary. Drastic measures. Greatly reduce disease symptoms. Not, he's still near death. This whole thing looks like collapse. Why? Now I'm dying and my son is dying at the same time. He's also got the measles. He's not going to recover from this. I wonder what happens then. Might happen pretty quickly. My whole court, my whole family has the measles now. At the end of my life, things are falling apart. My wife has it too. It spread rather quickly, even though we had the protection active. We'll just see what my court physician can do. And let's also get some money from the... all I can do at this point. This will be very interesting, how this one plays out now. Yeah, there it is. The measles outbreak that we have right now in my home area. Oh, I'll mow this, at least my wife lost it. We gained the trained melancholic. I really don't care at this point what happens to me. It's over, right? Ito. Please, my son has to lose it. Oh, we lose it too. But we're... yeah, we're now immune. We're not dying anymore. We're not dying anymore. And my son also lost it again. Holy cow. This is a roller coaster of emotions. No idea what's going on here. And yeah, he... once again, Cagliari. My court physician informs me that the local trade and produce has completely dried up as the people wallow in their homes against the measles, right? He blames the plague on the bad air surrounding the dead, and countering a vast field of orchards would do so much to dispel the bad air and slow the spread. But we have to pay those something quite a bit, 115. We got the abundant flora, and with that also popular opinion. Let's go ahead and do this. My home country at least, after all. So I really should push what is going on there. Ooh, that was quite the emergency, right? But with a good ending there so far. Would have been interesting what would have happened. I'm dying, my son dying right away, with no heir. I guess the game would have been over then. And another perk. Increases development in county. Yeah, let's do this actually, because I'm pretty good on the money side. So what we can do, let's also, yeah, rebuild. I would like to increase the development of Cagliari further, right? And my steward can do this. We have gained a bonus there now too. From the level 18 to 19, the development rating should be fine. And we're only losing about 1.4 in taxes, which I can still live with, especially since we can reach the development rating with that. A whole bunch of new bonuses are coming out of it then. And then we also have now the claim, right, down here. He's actually conquered, right? That's not so great. He's getting stronger because of this. So if I declare war now, it's not as easy as can be, but we would still win it, of course, right, for this smaller county there. And you know what, let's just go ahead and do this and call in my allies there too. We have so much prestige that I can use. I would like to use then, well, expand my domain. Very good, my allies are joining. Who's actually leading my army here? My commander knight, perfect. None of my sons. And let's get over there right away. We got 4,400 soldiers. Takes quite some time they're getting over there. And yeah, we also should switch. Let's go back to Klingenberg again with finding secret. And as we know, during war times usually a lot of things are happening. I'm just sure what happens next now. Right, they're actually coming in here now, laying siege. And that's a whopping 3,000 soldiers there, so quite a bit. Spies digging for secrets have been plaguing my court, and imagine my surprise to find that they are in the employ of your spy master. Please put an end to this travesty. I know nothing of any spies. Either way he loses opinion. Either way we spend prestige. This one here would continue. I know nothing of any spies. Wolfram, I'm sorry. Yeah, another protection against the plague. With a bit of money. Let's get over there and destroy them while we can, right? Oh, they're already abandoning it again, immediately. Where are they going now? Over again, where my allies have arrived now. Alright, my allies are really good at this, already finishing the first siege there. And now we're working on that. Bleeding out. Once again, we find someone that is bleeding out. We could help. This would actually give me more stress. Queen Almodus becomes my friend. And we could also step back. This is my patient. Basu dies. Basu is a no one. But we also get a lot of learning experience if it's out. And it works out. So we saved him his life. Get the learning experience. And a hook on him too. That we might sell to him. Just waiting it out now here. There it is. Now we just need to defeat her in battle once. Him. Right, so he's still in Napoli. He's not really quite able to get this done. Prince Nicolaus, first 12 and blind. Yeah, the measles weren't good to him. Keep your tooth is a good charm. And a gift that befits him. So this reduces my stress there too. Oh, Basilio grew up. Very nice. We don't even need a regent. I mean, Vito is living forever anyway. And he also become a Midas touched education trader on the stewardship skill. This is just fantastic, really. This is going to be a great ruler there indeed. Also healthy. Lots of good traits there. Intelligent. I like it already. I'm looking forward to his reign there, obviously. Let's just try and find him now. Someone with a genius. We don't really need... Yeah, they're also old. We might also... There's the genius then, right? Some of all skills. We might also find us a good alliance power with still some good traits like the pretty trait, right? That would lead to lots of kids. Alright, the best in line we have is Martha. She's actually 8 only, so it would still take quite some time. She's pretty though. And she also gives me a nice alliance with the Greek. So that would be something, right? That alliance is not so bad. 2,200 soldiers. But it would still take some time before this actually goes off. Which is not that great again. We got Geneva. So that is French that we have there. Also with the pretty one. We could also go with the Amazonian physical trait. That gives me a huge boost to the health, right? That is a congenital trait. So there's a high chance that this actually gets inherited. My kids. Also she's 23, so they can start right away. And those kids I can make then alliances with. So I think this might be something. I haven't found a better one honestly at the moment. Because this is the highest trait in the physical tree, right? So yeah, inheriting this would be probably pretty great. So let's go ahead and actually accept this one. And give my son a nice, healthy wife. And hopefully they're going to have some fun now. Very nice. There's also money coming in again. 50 here, another 50 here, and some 50 there. Another 3 as well. Learning per level of devotion. Yeah, awards gain more skills. We don't really need that, so I don't really need a new skill here for them. Let's go with the learning per devotion. That's something. Actually try to attack there. There's the Battle of Napoli. We should win this quite easily. We are. My allies try to come in, but it's a bit too late for that. And there's the victory. Let's enforce demand. And actually get us also another area here. Sardinia and Corsica into the area of Sicily. And with this also another level of devotion, because of course there were non-believers. So in this case this is another level of piety, even though at this point it doesn't really matter anymore. We're too old. Reap the rewards out of this. Now let's get the soldiers down again. And here, yeah, it's a poor area. Develop 14. Yeah, it's not so bad. But actually go in and raise. Wait a second. In Galura we should also control there a bit. It doesn't take that long to finish this one, right? Then we go down there into Sicily and raise control for these. There's still this area now that I would like to have my claim on then as well. The thing is, if I have it and my other son inherits it, right, there's no problem here. What we can do still though is we have a renown of 400 now. I don't have any more sons, so actually Princess Valeria, no, Princess Nicolau. Wait a second, my succession, how's it looking? Who's getting it? Filippo is getting quite some titles there. That's Filippo. And, oh, he's in the down under menu there, right? We can actually disinherit him now too. We have enough points for this. He loses some opinion, we lose legitimacy, it doesn't matter because we're dead anyway. I think that for over 14 years now, we're still not dead, but it has to happen at some point. Let's disinherit my second son there as well, and he's losing that. And with that, we actually have no more succession problems here, right? So Basilio will inherit everything that we have, and that's great. I will need a new marshal. We could go with a powerful, they're all bad though, right? With one of my lesser bad. Everything is ready. We could commit suicide at this point. I'm insane. Suicide would be actually plausible. It would be a good timing now, getting my son into control, right? Yeah, by now my daughters and sons are dying. Lucia is the next one in line, so 3 are dead already. I'm just living way too long. And my son Basilio has a daughter. No, wait a second. A son is born to us. We could actually call him Vito. Why not? A new Vito is coming out. May you grow strong and wise. And let's just check this one out. There it is. And it is a Herculean as well. So we have inherited a successful trait there once more, which gives him a huge boost to his health. So Vito the Corleone might just live as long as his grandfather. That is up to debate, of course, but that's at least something there. And with that, we also get a potential alliance in here down the road already, once Basilio comes to the reign. Now, what's happening here? A rough gemstone. He can become the owner of this and take it away from my kid, Filippo. Filippo. I don't really care about Filippo. No, let's take it. Thank you very much, Filippo. Not only did I take your titles, I also took your necklace there. And we could also, because my court is getting grandeur, right? There's more people coming to my court that are actually pretty good. So this one here is a schemer. And he would get to my court there. Alright. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. At last I bid the judici arise, confirming my satisfaction. And yeah, he's joining. We also get some court grandeur with that, and we might, oh, and level 5 we are with this, perfect. And with that, we might actually get him into a spy master position. Also, the next claim is ready. Let's do this. There it is, right? Let's assign him to this. That's more important. Super powerful, and hopefully he find me some good secrets. Where exactly? Let's go to the London court there again. To the England's court for doing this. Also, my marshal. Let's continue increasing control again. In the next county. They're going to take quite some time. That's okay. Did we, by the way, get another? Yes, level 21. We are already on development in Cagliari. Super nice, right? So this is becoming an economic powerhouse, especially with the city there as well. We can, of course, continue upgrade. Another thing, what we can do again is holding court for a bit of prestige. We're, by the way, down to prestige now, so that's okay. And sitting on my throne, gesture the first one forward. My vassal Usone approached me. Vassal and knight, but not very powerful. My liege and king, he spouts my acquaintance Prospero seeks the honor of serving in your retinue of knights. Give him the opportunity to prove his quality. Man knows around him his way with the sword. About this guy. Oh, prowess level 16 and martial level 18. Not bad. Very well, you may attend me. And yeah, go ahead and do this right away. That's fine. We always need good knights. Alright, a peasant comes forward. My lord, the miracles, the holiness, we have been blessed. His enthusiastic ramblings are confusing, but I finally get the gist of it. He wants me to sponsor the cult of a local saint who has recently died in SICILY. Mikello was a miracle maker in life, known for changing the wine he drank into water and eating garlic without smelling. His tomb is attracting devoted visitors. We could spend something. And easily gets a temple holding for only 250 piety. That is actually pretty great. Alright, let's have a look at easily there right now. What is it now? It's a barony, not created. Holding. Yeah, 250 piety, we get a new temple holding. That's actually pretty good. Alright, stand before his face. My lord, the threat of the Holy Roman Empire weighs heavy on my mind. Kaiser Wolfram looms across the border. Only days from the gates of Ajaccio. You must help fortify my lands. I don't think so. That's nonsense. And we spend some prestige and he loses opinion. Actually not so great, but that's nonsense. I don't want to spend any money on this. And my business is done. We get some legitimacy and also court grandeur on top of that. Another court holding over. Thank the gods. And yeah, power of the scripture. Vicente. And not so bad, right? We are also endorsed by him, getting a bit of taxes and levies out of that. Thank you very much for that. He wants something to write of moderation, chastity, or truthfulness. It's all just piety stuff. And let's go with moderation. Piety. Thank you very much. A grand tour, grand tournament. We don't have the money, nor do I want to spend it on this for now. Other payments are done. Yeah, some constructions are finished once more. We're still stable and I'm still reigning. I don't believe this. Alright, next in line would be another county down here. Against this very weak guy, right? That is also not very well connected. Another claim that we have for a bit of prestige. We actually would have a fame penalty out of this. That's very expensive. 280 prestige this costs. Alright. Then we'll need to get prestige somehow. Very lucky. Another one wants to join my court. We get 75 prestige out of this. And also some renown. I love a great court that we have there right now. And this actually gives me now the amount that we have for the war declaration there. Do this. Raise the army. I don't need to call in anyone. We have 5,000 soldiers on our own. I don't even need to take the penalty into account here. We can just steamroll them. There it is, invading and already winning against his main army there. Right, now we just need to take it out. Alright, Vicente burst into the throne room late at night, a tattered message in hand. I bring terrible news regarding subflu. Right, that is a new plague that is coming in. And root them out. Send your best theologians to debate it. We lose some money with that. And perhaps they're right. We gain the apocalyptic cult. Control decline for 0.4. For 10 years. Or we get it right away. Alright, root them out. In every infected county, by the way. So, in those that don't have it, not so bad. Messina has it, though. Might be bad. My son has consumption. Come on. Drastic measures. Greatly reduced disease symptoms for 5 years. And his health is actually fine for now, right? So hopefully it stays like that. Okay, still waging the war here now, taking over this area, hopefully. Those plague mechanics really disrupt your flow. Quite often. Gotta say this, if my son dies out of consumption, we have another problem at hand right now. Alright, Messina, by the way, control rating, change it to Messina. We're losing some control here right now because of the plague, and Messina is a very good paying county. Come on. There's so many things happening. Faithful prepare for war again against Jerusalem. My warriors will be ready. I will gladly help them financially. Perhaps I should consider it. Do this for now. There it is. And let's enforce demands. and my soldiers, and immediately have Syracuse in our control. With this, we should actually be able to create this new title here, are we not? Have the money. I'm already holding too many duchies already, I know this, I'm still waiting a bit. What's going on there? Duchy of Sicily? Create the title, there it is. We can do this and create another duchy. Then we have 4 duchy titles, even though we can only hold 2. So this, of course, is quite the penalty there. I would like to give this a tiny area there, which is quite underdeveloped anyway, to someone. Prospero, my knight, right? He's unlanded. He doesn't have anything yet. So it might be good to give him that. Make him happy. With this, we're within our domain limits once more. And lose the penalty. Yeah, creating the title, that's actually something I'm going to wait for my son to do, because then we get a prestige bonus out of that right away. And my spy master, you might just join the French court. There's usually something nasty going on there. Blackmail once again. Making some money, he's a cannibal, that's nice. Whatever happens in this world. Okay, also recording my memories. For a bit of money, we can start the memory of Abdul Salam. And this would be an artifact. Another son. Baldo, that's a nice one. And my son is getting more sons. Please get more daughters now. That's more important. And a bit of money we can also get out of this again. You always need that money. Everything that we get. Alright, sorry guys, I fully expected to die at some point. We are still alive, 82, going strong. The health is still absolutely fine. He's not going to die anytime soon, I think. Yeah, stay tuned.